We have a variety of students. We have students that work night shift and come to us during the day. We have students straight out of high school. We have students that just retired.
So I did not come from a medical background. When I decided to come back and do this schooling, it was always a dream of mine, and so I was clueless. I was like a baby bird.
We also have a lot of students that do have their CNA and work in the hospital or nursing homes already.
I've been a CNA for 17 years, so I've been in healthcare for a long time. I thought I knew things, and I've learned so much.
I love to see the students come in on the first day and they're scared to death. They think this is what they want to do, but they're not sure. They're scared about drawing blood. They're nervous about giving injections. And then at the end, the looks on their faces when they have accomplished all of those things.
So you rely on each other to help each other study. We definitely are tight-knit.
The Floyd Health Science Building is new and beautiful and big. We've had technology, but we're taking it really to the next level now.
I keep saying it reminds me of like a spaceship. It is amazing.
From the operating room downstairs to this sim lab, each one represents a different level of care. It is just amazing, really.
All of our equipment is up to date and using modern technology from the EMR systems, phone systems, EKG machines.
They'll see the exact same things that they'll see in the position that they'll obtain upon completion of the program that they'll see right here in this building.
We have a beautiful lab that is high fidelity, and we can do so much more with the students in there. We can run different scenarios at the same time. So it's really going to help them build their confidence in a more relaxed environment where they can make mistakes and we can correct them and work on that before going into the clinical setting and working with real patients.
It's high tech. It is, it just makes doing this stuff more fun, really.
No question's too silly, no problem is too small. They have always tried to make sure that we understood every aspect of what we were getting ourselves into and what we were doing each day.
They're not just working Monday through Friday, they are 7 days a week, like constant, whatever we need.
I've probably had a personal conversation about my life with every single instructor. They just make you feel like family.
I get a little choked up when students graduate every time, every pinning ceremony, because you see where they start, not knowing how to take a blood pressure, and then now we can save lives.
I really appreciate everything that they do for me, and they really show how much they're proud of their students.
I actually get to teach the students from my experience. It's basically a real-world experience in a classroom environment. And I can see that what I taught them, they're actually using it and using it well.
Medical assistants are trained for the ambulatory care setting, so that's going to be your physician offices, community health centers, health departments.
The types of courses that the students are going to experience in the medical assisting program are clinical nature and administrative nature.
Answering the phone, scheduling appointments, accounts payable, receivable, billing, insurance companies. Also in the clinical setting, EKGs, obtain vital signs, urinary caths, anything that is done in an ambulatory or a physician's office, they are going to be able to perform those under the direct supervision of a physician.
The demand for medical assisting jobs is extremely high. We have medical offices calling us and asking for our students way before they graduate. So obtaining a position in a medical office after completion of the program is almost at 100%.
What I love most about nursing is I truly believe that it's the most rewarding profession. To see your patients just light up whenever you enter their room or say that you've made their day even just a little bit better.
One of the things I learned for a long time now is I'm good at taking care of people.
I chose to start as an LPN because that just made me feel more confident.
I've been through 2 semesters of the nursing program so far, and I feel like I've gained so much knowledge. The teachers here are amazing.
They're extremely knowledgeable on all things nursing.
We've definitely done all your vital signs, your blood pressure and your pulse, and we've learned how to insert IVs. It's a lot of hard work and takes some dedication, but you just have to go for it.
I feel extremely prepared to start my nursing career.
The focus in electroneurodiagnostics is to monitor brain activity for detection of seizures and other abnormalities. And polysomnography is the study of sleep for diagnosis like obstructive sleep apnea and other sleep disorders. We are very heavy in lab. The students are very skilled once they leave. It's a relatively new diagnostic tool for neurologists. The field is growing rapidly and the need for technologists is growing rapidly as well.
As a surgical technologist, they will work hands-on with the surgeon side by side. We are a vital team member in the OR, so we become friends with nurses, anesthesiologists, circulators, things like that, and they will work hands-on with the surgeons. Currently, the demand for surgical techs are on the rise. I mean, we need them everywhere, but all hospitals, they're currently reaching out, wanting graduates. You can work in an operating room, you can work in a doctor's office, you can also work in a vet, you can work at surgery centers. Now, I do remind people that surgery is a stressful environment. I mean, the patient cannot speak, they can't tell us they're in pain, so we're looking out for them. So it is stressful, but at the end of the day, you realize that you're taking care of someone's family member and hopefully giving back to them.
I am in the radiography program. I really enjoy it because it is such a small and intimate program.
The class size is smaller. The teachers are very hands-on. It's just a very homey environment.
We get that one-on-one time with each instructor. We talk to each other outside of class. We're able to ask questions.
Just a good support system, and you really need that in this program.
One of the great things about this field is I don't have to just x-ray. I can go into CT and MRI and mammo and ultrasound, and so what I choose to do, what my end goal is, can be completely different than like one of my classmates.
Financially, it's been a great field to go into. I've had a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of room for growth in this field, but I also love it. It's so interesting day to day, the things that you see. It's something different every day.
The Associate Degree Nursing program is a 2-year program. It prepares the students to be a registered nurse.
Most of the curriculum is actually face-to-face. We are in class, and when we're not in class learning, we are going to be at one of our many clinical sites. They just offered so much in terms of like technology and like what you can utilize.
No experience is necessary to apply for the program. We do have prereqs that are required, biologies, English, that kind of thing, but no medical experience is required. We get a lot of clinical experience, skills, continuously working on all of that so they are well prepared when they graduate.
The reason that I chose to come back and further my education from LPN to RN is because there are more opportunities for RNs. It just makes it even more broad, the places you can go.
All of our students that are graduating this month, all 25 of them have already accepted positions.
I will be at ECU Health, and I have a start date for them, and so I feel like it's prepared me very well.
I'm telling you now that I could walk into any setting and I would feel completely confident with my skills, with my knowledge, more so than I feel like I would have felt if I'd have gone anywhere else.
I recommend LCC to everyone that asks me.
LCC and our clinical partners really want to educate and grow that next generation, and I just feel really grateful to experience this.
I'm very grateful because I felt prepared when I entered the field.
Healthcare in general, you have to have a lot of patience and a lot of caring. You have to really care about other people. You just have to really work for it, but it's rewarding. It really is.